And we're back in time. So these are the side skirts and they look pretty sweet. They already come with your double-sided sticky tape that's already on there. So that saves you some time there. You just have to bolt them together. Right here you got 3 screws that bolt the front half with the rear half together. Notice how that rear half, it's got a really wide, tall kind of wingette there. So if you're looking at it like this, see, let's see if I can show you, like this, that's the back half. So one thing I did learn, this kit for the side skirts did give you an instruction pamphlet, not much, just some basic ideas of how to install these and to make sure you clean the surface first and apply the promotion or adhesion promotion to the surface so your sticky tape will stick nicely. But look at this, guys, I gotta show you this. So these are the screws they give you to put the 2 halves together. Notice that's about a 1/2 inch long. Not bad, right? You're gonna put them together right here into these 2 halves right here. 3 screws in each side. They do have machine nuts inserted already into the back half of it that you screw these into. So that's fine. But they gave you these screws. That's nearly 2 inches long. Phillips screws, self-tapping, to go up into the side of your rocker panels. So if you were to take this, for instance, and go up into here, into your rocker panel, now that's going up in there 1.75 to 2 inches, guys. That's way too far for my comfort level. So, you know, if you watched my previous video, I did install the lower front lip, and it came with a bunch of screws, and I used less screws than I had to. I used 4 in each end and then 6 throughout the middle sections there. So count them up, that's how many screws I used in there, but there were still a lot of screws left. So I got these screws here. They're maybe 3/4 inch long. So I got those left along with the washers. And this is what I recommend. I do not recommend these long screws that they give you. You don't need to go up into your rocker panel that far. Because remember, you got a battery pack up in there somewhere in the middle between the rocker panels. So I'm going to use these screws. And if you see here, they go in here into these same holes just fine. Once you thread them in with a washer, you've still got plenty out there to grab a hold of that rocker and just hold the 2-sided tape up to it and keep it firmly adhered to your rocker panel. So that's what I suggest. We'll see how it goes, and I'm sure it's going to work out just fine, and I can't wait to see how it looks. So guys, this is before, right here. No side skirts yet. We do have the front lower lip installed, and then we got the other side here. So here's our product, and today I'm going to be using my trusty low-rise ramps again, and I'm going to lift up one side of the car. I'm going to put one wheel, the front wheel, and the rear wheel up on one side on these low-rise ramps, just to give me some room to scoot up underneath there and lay down underneath to get those screws drilled in and get the just get everything aligned and taped up right. Stick around. Right, come in, luggage. Now I'm just using some glass cleaner on here I don't want to use any type of wax cleaner. I want the surface to be clean and able to accept that promoter and the two-sided sticky tape. And I'll get the other side while I'm at it. Okay, I'm going to use these machine screws they supplied to attach the two halves together. And try to turn them until you can't turn them anymore. And then don't force it after that. You don't want to strip it. And you'll see it's pretty sturdy once you get it there. All right, so I got my first one laid down here, and I'm prepared to do the promoter now. And then we'll go ahead and get those screws in. Now, to put the screws in, I am going to use again my Ryobi 90-degree drill with Phillips head. That way I can fit the drill up underneath there nicely. And then I'm just going to drill the screws in. Once I get started, I'm going to take a physical screwdriver and do it by hand because I don't want to strip out the hole. All right, I just did a dry fit, holding this up here with some packages that I had, empty boxes, and I wanted to see where the end should start, and it should start pretty much where that rocker is rounded at the front there. And then back here, you're gonna pretty much wind up with it being flush back here as well. So, and you gotta make sure that this is rounded and fits properly up against your rocker panel without this sticky tape being viewable from this angle. So I'll probably have to tuck it in there just a little bit more after I take the boxes out. So now that I know the length and how to fit it, I'm going to go ahead and do my adhesion promoter. I'm going to use 2 packs for each side, and then peel off the sticky tape and put it up. The adhesion works really well compared to the front bumper lip. So, kind of holds itself up. I got a couple props so I can start my screws and washers in there. And they're pretty easy to get at because they are angled, looks like, from this side. Okay. And I counted out, I need 8 screws per side. So I got 8 screws here, so I know I need to use all these screws here I got in a pile. And I'm just gonna back it up with my manual Phillips screwdriver. Once I get them in there, just to snug them up the rest of the way. And I feel a whole lot better with these, I don't know, 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch, and I don't have to pre-drill the holes. Okay. It's a little bit hot today here in Florida. All right, in December, right? So I like it, it's looking good. I got some fingerprints on it. Let's just see here. Yeah. Now, once that 3M tape or whatever brand it is adheres there, probably overnight, it's going to be a whole lot better. But if you're looking at this view, looks pretty good. mirror right here. Pretty good, right? And goes around, and now it lines up and matches our lower front lip on the bumper. One more side to go, and then we'll pull it out in the sunlight and see how it looks. Stick around. Well guys, how's it look? Nice. Now, my Corvette has some competition. It's got the side skirts on it with the front lower lip. And this was kind of the look I was going for, right? That's what I told you. I wanted to look more like a performance look like the Corvette had with the lower front lip and the side skirts. And now look, we got it. It looks like it's sitting lower to the ground now, kind of like a performance car. Like maybe I got the performance model. Some people won't be able to tell. The average person won't be able to. So let's take a look in the light here. I got it in the sunshine, and I like how I chose the carbon fiber shiny look because it matches the shininess of the midnight gray paint, and that carbon fiber has black and grays in it, so it kind of matches with the midnight gray paint on the Tesla. Here's the shadow side. And it's looking really good. I'm happy with the body upgrades today and this week with the front lower lip. Get you a closer look here. They did make a pretty good seal where the side skirts meet the body. The screws really suck up the skirt with the tape that's on there. So that wraps up the video for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos, a Tesla video on the side skirts. Hope you liked, and I'll leave the product links below this video in the video description. And guys, I'll see you on the next one.